John Piper, we are on location at the American Trucking Association MC&E. This is a video version of Trucker Tech. And talk about technology, Brad Klepper, longtime industry advocate and one of the founders of Driver's Legal Plan, is here with us. Brad, appreciate all you do for the industry, and you always, everywhere I go, you're always there. You and Richard and several of the folks from the Driver's Legal Plan team. Thanks for being here and all you do for the industry.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. You know, we love the industry. We do everything we can to support it. That's why we're at all these shows. It's, you know, to us, you're not supporting the industry unless you're involved in the industry. It's really easy for outsiders to come in and just be a provider and not really do anything with the industries to support it, promote it, and take care of the drivers. But best industry in the world, we're all in.
And we were just talking about the connection, the network that you've established, and it really is, it's such a relationship-oriented industry. That's why I've been in it for 25 or so years, is the people. You know, they honored the America's Road Team yesterday, and it's such a neat thing that the American Trucking Association does, a professional driver that's an ambassador out there in the industry. And that's a great segue into how Driver's Legal Plan can impact the professional driver and fleet. So if you could tell us a little bit about what Driver's Legal Plan, the services you provide, and the solutions you can offer for truckers.
Sure, absolutely. We are a national law firm. We were founded back in 1991, and the only thing we do in the whole wide world is defend CDL drivers and motor carriers on anything that happens to them over the road. Speeding tickets, overweights, out of routes, anything that can impact a driver, we'll defend them on that. Like I said, been doing it for 32 years. The way our plan works is drivers pay us a small weekly legal retainer at $2.98 a week, which last time I checked gets you about a half a cup of coffee.
That sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, I know it. And then in the event if a driver gets a citation, moving or non-moving, we'll represent him for a flat fee of $100. Beginning to end, no limits on hours, no exclusions of citations. If it's an accident that doesn't involve loss of life or limb, you know, we'll represent him for a flat fee of $250, same deal. You know, the benefit of having legal representation is it's going to impact your MVR. The only way a truck driver makes money is if the wheels are turning, right?
Yes, sir.
And if he gets serious violations, gets suspended, he gets too many bad violations and loses his job, you're not making any money. So by having somebody defend you that this is all that they do, you know, you're able to help protect that driver's MVR, keep him employed, keep him putting food on the table for his family. It also helps the carriers out as well, because if a carrier can keep a driver, if I can get a serious violation, serious speeding, 18 over, dismissed or reduced to a 5 over, it's no longer a serious violation, helps that carrier. They're not going to have to terminate that driver. So now they don't have to go through the expense of recruiting, bringing somebody in, drug testing, taking them through orientation. It's a lot cheaper to retain drivers than it is to bring them in.
From what I'm seeing, and this is probably a low estimate, the cost to recruit and bring on a new driver is anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000. So a great point there. My father-in-law is an attorney, so I can speak somewhat intelligently about this. The fee structure you mentioned to represent a driver at that flat fee of $100 or $250 is very attractive. You know, you've got some fixed expenses there as a professional driver, and it protects their livelihood, because you know the average driver now is making, I think we heard while we're here at the ATA, $72,000 a year. Some of them make upwards of $100,000 a year, and you're protecting their livelihood, the ability for them to earn a living and keep those wheels turning.
Right, and you know, it's interesting, the drivers who don't get tickets, the million milers, you know, those are the guys that really need it the most, or not the most, but it's important for them, because if they get a ticket, you know, it's catastrophic. It ruins that perfect driving record, you know. So we're there for everybody. Help the drivers out who, you know, have the 10 million miles, 5 million miles, million miles, as well as everybody else. So,
Brad Klepper, Driver's Legal Plan. We'll put the ways to contact Brad in the notes below. Brad, thank you so much for all you do.
Always.
Always good connecting with you.
Yeah, I enjoy talking to you.
We'll see you down the road.
Yep.